Welcome back to the Wammo Gonzo podcast. Yeah, I welcome you back because, again, I believe that you are a listener or a viewer from last week.
We hope.
So we had to, welcome you back.
And if you're brand new,
welcome.
Kick up your feet, relax. We'll be here for about an hour of your time.
Exactly. Maybe heat up the leftovers from last night, order yourself a pizza.
Make a hot plate or something.
Mm-hmm. But warm it up in the oven because, we don't fuck with leftovers in the microwave.
Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. So this is episode 150 on the dot.
Damn.
This is a long time coming. 150 episodes in.
That's real.
That's really fucking real. Man, I seen on Joe Rogan's podcast, they had the clip I sent. Guy Fieri was in there. He was shouting out Jeff Ruby. He's like, man, you guys ever go to Jeff Ruby's, man? You got to try out this guy's steaks. They're fucking incredible. Joe Rogan's like, oh, yeah.
Joe's just clueless. Like, we'll try. We'll go to Cincinnati one night.
Guy Fieri was like, yeah, I was down in Lexington for the Derby and Louisville. And, yeah, man, this guy, man, best steaks around.
Joe just at the precinct getting fucked upstairs.
Joe Rogan.
Smoking a cigar inside.
They let him smoke inside.
They probably would.
For real. Like,
Jeff Ruby might be down there like cleaning his feet or something.
Jeff would smoke a cigar with him inside.
Jeff, what did he say on Twitter? He's like, I'm honored to be on here.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, it's an honor, a dream come true.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like, dude, the amount of famous people that come through that restaurant's fucking real. You know what I mean? I seen a guy on Facebook, too, I know, from, like, the recovery lifestyle.
Damn.
And he works security down at, like, it's not Tallulah, but what's the other nightclub downtown that people go to? Forget the name of it. But he posted on his story. I seen it. And he was like, come on down. I'm here every Saturday. Bengals players come here every weekend.
Damn.
It's like that's another place to go catch them at. Jamar Chase was just seen at Kings Island.
Price Hill Day.
Yeah. It's like they're around here. The people are around here. I mean, obviously, as we know, Joe Burrow lives in Anderson.
Damn.
Over by, what is that called? What's that golf course called? Sugar Ridge? Or no, Sugar Ridge. Or what? What's that golf course called? It's up on the hill.
I think I know where it is. I don't know what it's called.
Coldstream.
Coldstream.
Joe Burrow lives back there in Coldstream. I'm not putting you information out. The Guatemalans already got that.
It's too late. They already got it.
But yeah, his house is sweet. I've drove back there. Obviously he lives in the gated part, but you could see you back where he lives. It's fucking nice. Real nice.
Might be one of his pads.
Oh, I'm sure. He's just there for during the season.
He just lets Olivia Ponton hang it up in there.
She's like, I'm his worker.
She's like the security for the house. She's like 100 pounds wet.
100 pounds wet.
Dripping.
Yeah, man. So past week's been good. We're settled back in. Everything's kind of just falling into place. I gotta put my 2 cents on the table though. Today is Cammy's 4 years sober from all alcohol and drugs. It's
you gonna pick up your chip
that'll
after
be
the
Friday. I pick it up Friday, but
they don't ship it.
It's all good. These pants are waterproof. I swear to God, dump a little on my pant leg. Do it. Dump a little bit. What? Just don't get on your cord. Watch this shit.
Damn, it's like water resistant.
Told you.
That's different.
That's all we got is like a drop that got through.
A little cum on the pants.
Yeah, nice. I like them. That's why it was rainy day. I was like, I'm going to wear the water resistance. Just in case it splashes up on you or something.
It's a little funky.
Sam's Club.
These are kind of waterproof too, if you think about it.
Drop a drop. Not much though, because you need some hydration. Drop a drop.
They're not water resistant, but you can swim in them.
It ain't going to plop off. Yeah.
A little stretchy.
Nice.
I mean, I could do it.
Do.
Get a little drop right in there.
Yeah. You pour it on your t-shirt, that shit's soaking through.
Yeah.
Same with my polo.
Damn, that shit did kind of like bounce off.
It's like Rain-X on a windshield.
Damn, I didn't even know.
It's like tech gear.
Tech deck gear.
Tech gear. But yeah, another good week. Fuck, man. I'm just like, life's hitting, you know what I mean? Life's fucking hitting hard. We got a lot on the cook up, Obviously, this weekend for you Cincinnatians, we got the taste of Cincinnati. Isn't it Taste of Cincinnati?
Taste of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
If the people don't know what that is, we got to clue them in.
I think it's still going to be down on 5th Street.
Down 5th Street, around Broadway and them.
They still do it on 5th? Or are they moving it just like Oktoberfest?
Same spot.
They cut off 5th Street, and it's just the whole street from the Metro at fucking, Government
Government Square.
all the way down to the fucking end of P&G type of building. I mean, they fucking loaded up, and there's just fuckers there.
And they got a Finley Market district this year. I don't know if they always did that shit.
So it's like Finley Market's going to be like, we're
they
coming,
get their
but
own
we're
little
staying.
subsection.
Yeah.
They're going to like move half the market down the down the street.
Put it on an oversized load and
That's
haul
what I'm
it.
saying. Food
Dang.
truck that shit.
So I'm really excited. I think I'm definitely going to have to try to make an appearance down there. Maybe Sunday is the day I'll probably go. Saturday's going to be busy. I'm going to be working my cunt off.
Yeah.
But Sunday, I'm definitely thinking Sunday because I got to be downtown regardless at 6 because I got asked to give my story.
So it's all the local restaurants from around town.
Yeah,
all the local
like
breweries.
best local.
They got some good breweries coming in town.
I mean, they got a bunch of stuff coming in. I mean, it's going to be absolutely
I had to pull up the
wild.
website today to check it out.
I see that we didn't even send it in the main chat. It was the fucking side chat we sent it in.
The Nate chat.
Oh, yeah, the Nate chat. It's like, damn, Nate's in the main one, ain't he?
Yeah.
I thought Nate was in the main one. Yeah, he's.
I just had to let the pod bros know.
I was gonna feel like a piece of shit if you weren't. Or
We
vendors.
just left Nate out.
They even got. It's alphabetical order. I mean, they got fucking probably 40 different food
Mazonte.
vendors. I mean, there's like the craziest part is like there's so many of them I've never heard of because they're just food trucks. They're like, we operate. They're like, where are you located? They're like, we everywhere.
Wherever you need
Yeah, they'll be
We
like
cater.
Hyde Park Farmers Market.
for today.
Yeah, they'll be like Kings Island Employee Appreciation Day in tomorrow. Like it's just like
They'll make a band out of Kings Island.
never heard of Adina's Beef Stroll, Alfio's Buon Cibo, Baby Cakes, Mini Pancakes. I've heard of Bridges Nepali Cuisine. That's a legit restaurant. Buffalo's Best. It's got to be a food truck. Caruso's Gourmet Foods. Got to be a food truck.
Maya.
CC's Empanadas. Got to be a
Damn.
food truck.
Izzy's.
Chicago's Euros and Dogs. That's up in Clifton. Chino Street Food.
Give 'em
that's
all a shout
That's
out.
a food truck. Christine's Casual Dining. That's a restaurant.
No shit.
City Bell Fried Pickles. That's a food
Or
truck.
is it the Christines that's Perkins?
Yeah.
They're bringing Perkins
It's like
back.
El Vaquero food truck. I know that's a restaurant. 50 West Brewing Company. That's a fucking place. It's like Fortune Dumpling. Obviously, that might be a place, but there's probably a food truck. It's like G's Caribbean Kitchen. That's a food truck.
I want
to try the off-brand
ones a little bit.
Oh, I know. Like, I'm trying to fuck with Lobster Bakes of Maine.
Like Mama's Creole
Kitchen. Yeah.
Mama Best Mac.
Maya Indians coming
Hey.
down.
I
That's
think
a
that's
restaurant.
my Mexican.
Yeah. Maya
Mexican.
Indian.
Indian.
Are you sure? Does it say
Yeah.
Indian?
You're thinking Mazunta.
No, there's a Maya Mexican.
Not that I'm seeing on this list.
Does
but-
it say Indian next to
It
it?
does.
Indian.
All right, then it's the Indian version.
You got Pompilios. They're coming over from Newport. It's like, I mean, there's everything you could ever think of food-wise going to be down here.
And
Then
don't
they even got the
forget-
weird shit. Like,
The breweries,
oh, yeah, we got some breweries coming in. Like, they're all going to be down there.
you know, Mad Tree.
I love how it doesn't even say Heidelberg. You just know Heidelberg's going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
there. It's just like, I mean, Heidelberg's always going to be
You
there.
see the brew list?
Oh, yeah. Damn, I didn't even know they got ratings. So you got the
Yeah.
gold. You got the best of taste gold. You got best of taste silver and the bronze.
Damn.
It's like, I ain't about to fuck with the bronzes.
Mm-mm.
It's like the golds. You got to fuck with Twisted Greek, Hankering Southern Kitchen, Dining Hawaiian, Alfio's. Those are just the best ones, is what they're trying to say. I feel like they just paid extra money, though. And then you got Taste of Findlay Market. I guess,
Damn.
is Findlay Market coming, or are we going to Findlay Market? No, I think like that's at Findlay Market. I don't know. But it's going to be a damn good time. Again, it's free to go on downtown. Bring your kids. Put them in the stroller. Get them down there. You know, they'll have a map. There's obviously a bunch of vendors. There's live entertainment. There's like a band every couple streets over. I mean, it's just a good time. And maybe, I'm not sure what's the red schedule looking like. You might be able to catch a ball game too. So, you know, pay for your parking. That's what I did last year. Caught a ball game. Went to the taste before, went to the taste after, went home.
Felt like more than 1 year ago.
It does. It does feel like a year ago. Time
It's
Got
already-
the Cubs
it's
coming to
already May.
Cincinnati.
Cubs game. Put some money on the Cubbies. I mean,
On Saturday they'll be here.
Yep.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
weekend.
busting around here.
oh yeah.
Is Nathan's Hot Dogs coming back? I don't think I saw.
I didn't see
Nathan's.
that on there.
No,
I remember
that ain't
that.
on the list.
past
Chicago
few
Dogs
years.
might sell Nathan's though. But again, get your poop on, Cincinnati. Get
and
your poop.
drink. Get your
Yes.
drink on.
Get your poop and drink on. So that's awesome. I'm really happy that's coming up. You know what I mean? I guess the news died down about this shooter for real. It's like I haven't heard anything or about the cop killer. I mean,
I saw something. I guess the coroner came out. Where was it?
Call the coroner.
the coroner.
You.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been too much local news going on, to be honest with you. I mean,
It's
really
kind of
hasn't.
nice though. You don't really. It's
We
good
don't
to
need
just
any.
not hear about it sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, like, because when you look deep into the news, they got shit like father sentenced to 1 year in jail after 1-year-old dies from fentanyl ingestion.
Yeah, you just don't need to read that.
No, that's just like dark.
Don't need to even think about it.
Exactly.
Or like the 5-year-old who shot his like 1-year-old brother.
Mm.
You remember that story? That was on a few weeks back.
See, that's all real. That's all very real. So we get deep into it. I mean, fucking, man, I had a good weekend last weekend, I tell you. Very busy, man. Very fucking busy. Hurley season's back. Shout out to Hurley. He just went and bought himself like a Yamaha motorcycle. Yeah, like a little street bike. Like,
Damn.
Yeah.
Is it licensed?
Yeah, he just went and fucking dropped like $540 on it to get
There
it
you go.
in his name today. So that's fucking sweet. But, Hurley season's back. I fucking mowed with him on Thursday before work because we wake up at the crack dick of dawn. But then Saturday, we mulched the entire apartment complex. It was like 7 of us. We had Gig. We had Randy.
Damn.
Yeah, we had Danny. He was yoked out. I got my guy from the program, got him some dollars. And then,
See a good worker.
Hurley. Oh, yeah. He is. And then after that, dude, it was the most busiest Saturday I've had in a long time. I took my guy back because, he's not driving yet. Took him back to his place back in Northside from Bridgetown. Shot back over to the den area. Cut my parents' yard. Got their yard all done up. Meanwhile, middle of cutting my parents' yard, I get a Facebook message from my cousin. She's like, "Hey, I seen you do landscaping. Would you come up trim my bushes?"
Jeez.
She was like, "And how much?" And I was like, "Just $25." Like, I ain't trying to, you don't charge family like that.
discount.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if that wasn't family, I would have been like 75. You know what I mean?
That's
But-
more than half off.
Oh yeah. So it's like, you don't really trying to make $1 off family. So I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, yeah, I can do that today. I was like, just got done, trimming bushes and fucking prepping that apartment complex and mulching the whole complex. Now I'm in the middle of cutting my parents' grass. I said, yeah, that's fine. I was like, I got to go over to my girlfriend's after I get done cutting my parents. I was like, where are you at? I could probably come on the way. Where's your house? She's like, we just moved to Eastgate.
There you go.
Yeah, so literally I was like, I got to go that way anyway. Works out perfectly. So then I doubled back from my parents to Hurl shop, picked up a hedge trimmer and then a rake and a shovel, got a fucking tarp. And then went to my cousins, trimmed their bushes for them, cleaned it up, dumped it in the woods behind their house. And then, cleaned there, went to my girlfriend's, cut her entire yard. By the time I got done cutting my girlfriend's yard, it was fucking blackout.
Damn.
Yeah. So that was a very heavy day. I was like, damn, from fucking crack of dick dawn to fucking end of the day at work. So I was tired as shit. Me and my
Made
girlfriend
some
went and
money.
smashed like $30 in Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. It was pretty good too. It was actually the best Taco Bell I've had in a long time. Like, I'm talking about that shit was fresh. Like they didn't miss a beat on any of it. But so then woke up the next day. I couldn't cut my girlfriend's back of her house from when we got back from vacation because it was too tall for the little push mower I got her. So, I say we, but like my girlfriend don't fuck with the yard. That's all me. And so we asked her neighbor to come over and bush hog the shit with his tractor. So he comes over, bush hogs it. And, I hear him fucking start up his tractor. So I'm like, fuck. So I put back on my dirty landscaping clothes that smell like grass and ass from the day prior. Throw on my boots. I go out there and start weed whacking the areas he can't get. He's still like cutting the grass. He bush hogs it. Then he gets on his mower to cut it a little shorter, like his standard. So then, meanwhile, he's doing that. So I'm like, all right, we're in the country. Neighbors help neighbors. So I go over to his yard without him asking, whip out my trimmer, and start fucking hitting his fence line and shit
Damn.
for him, you know, just scratching his back. You scratch my back, I scratch your back, or as our old boy used to say, take care of me, take care of you. So, you
He's
know,
like, what the fuck you doing?
did that, you know, got done, pulled the backpack blower out, blew off and shit for him, got done. And then, you know, my lady, she had to go to work. So I'm sitting there scratching my neck. I'm like, you know, fuck it. I'm going to go buy a couple bags of mulch and mulch the front of my girlfriend's house, you know.
Damn.
So I bid it out. I'm like, all right, this is 3 bags of black mulch. That's it. 3 bags is all it took me. So I leave, right? And you know how gas stations sell bags of mulch and shit. So I'm looking
Really?
at all the marathons, speedways and shit, UDFs. None of them sell mulch. So I go to Walmart.
Yeah, I
out
don't
there.
think they sell mulch.
Some do.
Yeah,
Some,
I've seen speedways.
Yeah.
A lot of speedways do.
yeah. So I go to Walmart, right? I park right next to the pallets of mulch on the Walmart out there. And so I go in. I'm like, 3 bags, black mulch.
3 on black.
Yeah. And they're like, all right, $6.78 or some shit, like literally just $6 for 3
Damn.
bags. Yeah, it's dirt cheap. And so I'm like, ma'am, there's nowhere to tap. She's like, oh yeah, honey, out in the garden center we don't have a tap to pay. I was like, well, I'm sorry. I just walked out. I was like, fuck. Like I said, so you know how I was just talking about how I parked behind the pallets? Like there was no camera that could see my whip. So I'm like, I'm about to start 3 in my trunk. Fuck it. Walmart ain't going to suffer, that mega billion-dollar corporation. And then
They
I
don't
thought
have a
about it.
swipe?
I thought about it. I didn't have my debit card. I didn't have my wallet.
Damn.
Yeah, so I just tapping to pay, right? I mean, everywhere it's 2025. But I was thinking about, I'm like, you know what? I don't want that bad karma. I'm not going to steal it, even though it's a mega billion-dollar corporation that will not
Already
suffer.
gotten in trouble with Walmart before.
Yeah, right? Type shit. So I was like, fuck that. I look up a landscaping place. It closes at 3. It's like $2.58. I could drive down the road to a nursery and landscaping place. I pull in. They're walking out. They got their dogs with them and shit. She's like, I'm sorry, honey. We just closed. I'm like, oh, I just need 3 bags of black mulch. She's like, just 3 bags? I got you. That's fine. She's like, open it back up for me and shit. I walk in, buy 3 bags of like this nursery company's own brand of mulch, which was pretty good quality. I was like, fuck, it had their own bag and shit.
There ain't a Home Depot out that way.
Not that I know of. If it was further down Beachmont.
It is.
Yeah,
Ohio
that's-
Pike.
It's far down the way from where we're at.
Ohio Pike. It's right there.
Yeah.
Right by the, what is it, not Golden
You say
Corral.
right there, but that's like,
It was about 15.
yeah, but I was like, fuck that. So anyway, stopped in this nursery, got these 3 bags, went back, mulched my chick's house then, and then fucking installed her AC unit and shit because it's
Sweet.
warm. So busy ass weekend. I mean, just a busy fucking weekend. It was just nonstop. And it's like this weekend's about to be every weekend. It's like I can't catch a break. After I got back from vacation, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like it really does suck just having to work to
you
live.
need the money.
You know what I mean? I mean that's the bottom of the line. I'm like, fuck.
I mean, you
the
can't
part of
tell-
it I've created it for myself.
You
so I'm
can
like,
tell people no, though.
oh yeah. But at the same time, it's like it sucks though. You know what I mean? I've got to get my shit done with Earl, and then I take care of my parents and take care of my ladies. It's
Mhm.
like fuck. That's the shit they don't tell you about when your woman's got her own house. You know what I mean? You're going to become the plumber. You're going to become the electrician. You're going to become the landscaper. You're going to become the fucking cook. You're going to become the fucking... Well, you don't have to always become the cook, but you're going to become that. You know what I mean? That's the part of manning up and being the man in the relationship is like, oh, my God. Like last night, my girlfriend sent me a message. She broke the fucking knob off the dryer. Now it's like, how the fuck do I put that on? She's like, it ain't going back in. So it's like the little piece inside fell out. I had to go like borrow some of my pop's tools. I got a couple like little dentist type fucking
Damn.
pliers and shit. So I got to try to troubleshoot that shit tonight. But it's like, it's never ending. You know what I mean? It's
Yep.
never ending. It's like what our old boy used to say too. He's like, nah, can't ever win, Hammer. Can't ever win, dude. Every time something would pop up in his life, he always just would say that. He's like, nah, you
Wow.
can't ever win, man. I swear, we can't ever fucking win, dude.
You can pick and choose your battles.
Oh, I think a lot of it is perception. You're right there.
And also, if you need the money, it's right there. Why not?
Oh, there's always money to be made. It's like, you're good. So, yeah, battling through that and shit like that, it's like, man, holy shit. So, honestly, I think I like my work week more than I like my weekend.
Keeps you busy.
Yeah, I mean, no,
well, they
like
both keep you
no,
busy.
I'm talking like I like the work week because I'm not like dicking around doing physical labor. You know what I mean? It's like the work week. It's like I still can relax in the evenings.
Chill
during
at
the
a
work week.
desk, like
For real, do computer work. It's like ming, ming, ming,
play
ming.
Fallout.
Have some social interactions with my, my human beings and then be done. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I mean, I've been back to playing video games a little bit with Hogan. Again, just pretty much just chilling, right? I packed my running clothes. I am going to try to run in the morning before work. I think that'll be good because I've been out of like fucking training mode for a while now. But other than that, we got some exciting news. Tyler's moving up in the world. We got a little party coming through soon. Yeah. It's going to be sweet.
Everything is good on that, but I got to see about who's all coming back to the place,
Yeah. And again, I'm kind of fucking worried because it's playing on the same day as my sister's wedding. So I'm like, fuck. Like, why couldn't this be a Sunday, Caitlin?
Sunday wedding. It's getting fucked
Change
up
the
on
date,
Sunday.
man.
Make it Friday. For real, Friday would be better.
Yeah, it don't work like that. But it's all good. We'll figure it out.
We've only been planning it for 15 years.
For real type shit. So I'm excited for that. Again, my pops, my brother, they just went on a golfing trip with him for his bachelor party down to like Pinehurst area. They had a nice time.
His bachelor party.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a golf trip down to Pinehurst.
Oh, your sister's husband.
Yeah.
Your brother-in-law to be.
Yeah.
I thought you said your brother's bachelor party.
No, my brother went with him. Yeah. I didn't go because Cameron doesn't golf yet. Cameron don't have a golf club set. It's like I'm not included.
Golf club set, dumb.
No shit,
Shit,
dude.
you could borrow mine. They're just sitting there.
But it's just like I'm not included, so it's all good.
Cameron's got to stay home and cut the lawn.
Brr. It's like that's Cameron.
They didn't ask you to caddy.
Oh, I know, type shit.
They would. That's
But yeah, it's all good. I mean, it's just like, damn.
Where are they going down to?
They went to Pinehurst,
I don't know where.
North Carolina. It's like
Carolina.
the area of the nicest golf courses in the United States.
Damn.
I mean, there's good, nice golf courses all over the U.S., but Pinehurst itself is
Pinehurst.
yeah, my brother played it too.
He played it.
Pinehurst, yeah, it's like one of the most prestigious golf courses in the country.
They do 9 or 18.
Oh, they played 18 holes every day, I feel like. And then one day my brother played 36 holes. Yeah. He went and did another 18 one day.
I played the first time this year, just on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, that's
like shit.
Yeah, Cameron, where's your golf set? Come on.
That's essentially where I'm going to get to in my life. I'll have a nice, solid golf
We
club
can go
set.
to Little Miami Golf Center.
You don't even need a good set. Like mine are so I don't even remember.
You can get some play it again sport type shit.
I mean, I get it for like beginner sets to wait until you get your funding right. But it's like I'm gonna give myself a nice set, nice bag, nice fucking everything eventually, right? Because that's what's gonna keep the boys alive. You have to realize that as we grow older in age,
you're not gonna be playing golf every day. It's gonna be like once a week, once a month.
Yeah,
some shit.
But you can make it a priority. You can train.
You
your
have
woman,
more priorities, like your
hey,
car payment, your house, your other shit. That's why you're gonna get a Play It Again membership, and you're gonna buy the fucking. That's why you're gonna buy it. That's what I got. Some used clubs.
Yeah, I think
they
all
were
my clubs are from Play It Again.
Dumbass.
I know.
And you're like, no, I need the $500 Odyssey. Come on.
Gee.
Unless you're playing like multiple, like practicing, or just like
actually
playing multiple rounds a week. I feel like all you need is Play It Again clubs.
What's that?
I think that's just my
brand?
mentality from
Callaway?
growing up caddying.
Is that what it's
for
called?
70
Titleist,
years.
Callaway.
Get the Odyssey. It's only $500 a driver.
Again,
At least.
I think that's because of my mentality of like
It's got to be perfect.
caddying. Yep. You know how it goes.
You got to start at square one.
Damn.
Get better at golfing before you blow a fucking check on it.
Yeah, that's true. It's like you can have the nicest clubs, but if you fucking eat a cum dick, you eat
That's
a
what
cum
I'm saying.
dick.
You're not going to be golfing every day.
Yeah. So that's
It's just something fun for the boys. It ain't like professional fucking.
that's what I mean. I mean, go out there,
Tailor-made.
fucking dick around. You know what I mean? It's just like it's fun to
Bring
get
a
away
couple
from
cigars
the
or something.
Yep. talk about shit.
Crash a golf cart.
Fucking put a stone on the gas pedal, let it just roll into the lake or something.
Jesus Christ.
Type shit.
Type shit.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
little corn nut.
Damn, you got like a picante.
It's the dill pickle.
Jesus, that might like hurt me.
It might give you a
Let me
little.
try one.
You
I've
want
never
some?
bought
There's only
those,
a little
bro.
bit in here.
Kind
I'll
of
try one.
Fuck.
Gotta savor it.
Just one.
You like Fritos and pickles?
Damn,
You
you got
like
me too.
these? There
I've
you
never
go.
had these. Are these peanuts or corn?
The
nuts?
corn nut. It's like a Frito, but a nut. That's like some shit you drink when you're drinking.
Damn, that's always in the aisle of the gas station I pass.
eat when you're drinking beer. That's
Yeah.
some shit. That's like beer snacks.
That is a beer snack.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Eat a couple fucking those like cashew
Mm-hmm.
beeper. Yeah, damn.
He'd kill a bag. Shit, I would too. These things are good.
Well, when I used to like be on my bullshit, I think because Mac Miller put a picture of him one time or had like a Vine video of him.
Damn.
When I used to drink bourbon, I used to prefer those wasabi peas.
Wasabi peas.
Yeah, it's like a hard snack like that. Wasabi peas?
Chickpea.
Yeah. Wasabi pea.
Can we get a wasabi pea?
Yeah, wasabi peas. They come in like the bar mix, but like you can just get them straight. Yeah.
Wasabi peas. What?
Like the far left picture.
What
far
is it?
right.
Actually made of wasabi.
It's like
Wasabi
wasabi.
coated green peas.
Mm.
Green peas.
They're
green.
hard and they're crunchy like that, but they're a little harder than those.
Hmm.
They're spicy as fuck because they're wasabi.
Wasabi.
Wasabi peas, those and bourbon.
That's some fucking rock gut.
It's like I said, I seen Mac Miller doing that combo and I had to like fuck with it. Just pour it on the table. It's like, go ahead, Ash, on the floor now.
Type shit.
Oh my God.
That's a big one right there.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a little piece of corn that they deep fried in some oil. Look at this little corn kernel. My grandpa used to eat these when he was drinking.
Damn.
That's how I knew. And then my homie Jordan, he was like, I love those
Bro, the
things,
craziest is watching drunk fuckers eat a whole peanut shell. I remember me and Nate have done that shit.
I do.
Uh-huh.
Whenever I'm
Like
at
the
a Reds
shell
game-
and everything.
Whenever I'm at a Reds game, I eat the whole
Damn.
That's like the salty part, like the flavorful part of the
like,
shell.
You know, you crack peanuts, like get the peanut out, like Texas Roadhouse. Like just fucking eat
I
the
mean,
whole fucking thing
That's
with
one
the
way
shell.
to do it. Some people like to suck the juices off and
Oh,
then crack
the
it.
salt. Yeah,
Yeah, but I hear those things aren't very sanitary.
probably not.
'Cause
Probably
they
in a
get
dirty
They
field.
get moved around. They get poop on them.
They come from a dirty field.
They get cow shit on them.
Peanuts.
They get shipped in from who knows where the fuck they come from.
Dang. Yeah, that's a whole play right there.
But hey, it fixes your what's it called when you gotta make
Appetite.
so you don't get sick. You gotta like
Immunity.
your immunity goes
Oh
up.
yeah, that's like people will be like having them old heads on Facebook be like, "I've got good immunity. I used to drink out of the fucking garden hose when we were kids."
Bro, they say that like it's a badge of honor. I used to drink out of the garden. I think we all did. You fucking retard. I think every kid has done that shit.
Oh yeah, you had to. Back
And your
in the
parents are
summer.
like, "Why is the
Running
hose on?" They just hear it running from inside the house.
around. Bro, I'm not gonna lie too. I remember them days like the pour pool. You ever fucked with the pour
The
pool? You
pour
had like
pool?
the sprinkler system on.
Damn.
Like your parents would make you go out.
and slide.
Yeah, like you remember
Yeah.
those?
The little
Your parents would go
blow-up
buy them
pools.
from like Target or some shit.
Mhm.
The slip and slides and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
You end up with grass on you. And shit.
Oh, bruh.
Fucking like ripped open your knee.
It
on
always
the
sucked
grass.
if you bought one of those little blow up pools and like, you know, you'd leave it outside and somebody cut the grass and the grass gets in it and then
Damn.
like it gets green and shit and it's
Mhm.
like disgusting.
Yup.
Then you just gotta like pop it and like dump the water out and then put it in the Rumpke and it's all like nasty.
Damn. On to
Yeah.
the next one.
For real type shit. It's like that was a throwback memory too.
Poor pool.
Did y'all ever fuck with airsoft growing up?
Not really.
I mean, like-
I tried to.
I mean, like you always had the kids that took off the orange tip or like painted the orange tip with a black Sharpie, just like fucking around on some little
Can't do
bruh
that shit
videos type
anymore.
shit. Yeah, it's like, but I feel like this is a throwback story. I remember having growing up, my brother's friend Curtis and then like my old buddies Brett and Chris, they lived in West Chase in Hoagie's parents' neighborhood, and like those kids were like, man, shout out. I think I'm still friends with Brett, but like I've never seen that kid post or anything. He's kind of just in the abyss right now. Yeah. Shout out Brett Bauer, man. I'm gonna put his name out there for real.
He might be listening.
So like Brett Bauer and Chris Bauer, like growing up, right? Like this is gonna be a whole ass story right now for real. Like just kind of tapping into the Bauer life. Like so growing up, like they had the biggest house in West Chase, right? And they just lived like we just lived through the woods of them. Like our my parents' private drive was through the woods of them. So they had the biggest house in West Chase. So growing up, like it was a fucking mansion, right? Like I was over there in like 4th grade, right? And like because his parents won the Mega Millions, not once but twice. They eventually ended up losing it all and stuff like that. But like we go over there, man, and like so Brett and Chris, they just survived on like Pepsi 2 liters and like fucking pizza rolls and shit. And like bro, like this was during when like RuneScape was hot. You know what I mean? So like they had their money for the member. They were like members. They were members on RuneScape. Like they paid for the membership. And like, bro, we'd just be chilling over there and shit. And like, I mean, like Brett would always make these little potatoes. Jordan remembers them. He'd call them Brett's taters. He put like a beef bouillon cube or a chicken bouillon cube in there. It's a fuck ton of seasoning, chill like that. But we just chill over there all the time. But like I'm talking about, like their house was nasty. Like I mean, like they were like, but they just lived like plates of barbecue sauce out and shit everywhere. Like they were just lazy as fuck. But like they doing good now and shit. But like, so we used to play airsoft with them and shit. We'd have like battles and shit through the woods. And like I remember like fucking like I think Chris got like an automatic gun one time or something, like an AK or some shit, like, or an Uzi. And I remember my brother was pissed. So like my brother saved up his like allowance and then went and bought a CO2 gun and like fucked their asses up. Like you remember when like, you know what I mean? Like the it was like more like a like the CO2
put a couple dents in you.
Oh yeah, like I remember they like hit Brett and Brett was pissed and he was crying and pissed off and shit like fuck yeah. We never ended up playing again and shit like that. But like I mean we still became friends and stuff like that. But like yeah, it was always wild growing up. And I remember that was the first time I seen Grand Theft Auto was Vice City. And that was at like their house. Like they got it and shit. But they didn't even get it because their parents wouldn't buy it for them. Like that was from my brother's friend Curtis. And Curtis let him borrow it. Dang. And like, yeah, like that was always the thing too in the neighborhood. Like you'd like borrow games from each other and shit. Because that was like back when discs were still a thing. Because now it's all just digital download, fucking, Steam, shit like that. But like, dude, that was always like wild growing up, hanging out with them for real. Cause like, I met Hurley in 4th grade. Like, I've been friends with fucking Hurley since 4th grade. So like, it was like 3rd grade summer when I met Hurley. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, like, cause that was like after we moved to that side of town. But
what was he up to?
Fuck, bro. I mean, it was after my parents moved, and so I went through the woods and like went and walked through that big ass neighborhood. And Hurley's like, Parents Street was connected to the big neighborhood. But like I just remember walking and shit, and then like I just seen like Hurley out with his sister and like their stepdad and shit, and the dog and shit. I think they had a dog.
It's like
at
the
time.
best way to meet Hurley.
Yeah, and like they were just playing basketball. And I'm like, can we all play? Type shit. And
yeah,
just like since then we were just like homies for real.
Dang.
Yeah, it was just like a classic like in the neighborhood friendship for real. It's like. So that shit's like stemmed a long way and stuff like that. Again, I hope Bauer doing good. I don't know where his brother's at, but Brett used to be like a waiter over at the precinct.
Damn.
Yeah, he used to like work for Jeff Ruby and shit. Yeah, he was doing a good job while he was putting himself through college.
Wouldn't even need college.
Yeah, because his parents blew all the money again. They won. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think his dad died or something. I think his mom may have died too.
Can you imagine the tips at Ruby's though?
Oh yeah, he was doing well for himself. Like I said, he was putting himself through college. Like at UC, so real proud of him again. I don't know what the fuck. I'm about to just do a search on him, Brett. I'm about to search your ass. It's like where the fuck is B Bauer? You know what I mean?
Where's Brett?
I don't even know. Oh shit, I'm even friends with him. That's why.
Damn.
Thought like, I was.
I ain't seen you posting.
Nah, he posted back in April. No shit, he's still doing good. Looks like he drank. It's like that's how I know you're doing good. He drinking.
What's he look like he'd do for work?
I have no clue now.
What's his hobbies?
I don't know.
What's his photos looking like?
He don't have many because of privacy. I gotta like fuck around and add him type
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta add BB.
For real. I'm about to add his ass. It's like, yo, what's good, bro? But yeah, man, old childhood like fucking stories and shit like that. The old neighborhoods and stuff. Like back when I lived in like the block of D.
I got some good Delhi
Yeah,
stories.
like I had a bunch of like friends and shit like that. Like because like in Delhi you just walk everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? So like I had a couple friends up the street. Like I had an old buddy named Luke, and like then I had a buddy named Devin. And I remember like I'd hang out at Devin's house and shit. Like I remember
every time I knew a Devin, he was a sketchy kind of guy.
Maybe a little bit there. But like, dude, like I think his like I forget what it was. His mom and like was divorced. He had a stepdad or something. I don't ever remember that guy too much. But like I think it was Devin. Like that fucker was smoking cigs at like fucking 7 years old.
Yeah,
type
that's
shit.
Devin.
Like, yeah,
That's every Devin I
like,
know.
Like I remember he tried to get me to smoke a cig. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm good. And so like I remember it was before cigarettes. Them fuckers were trying to smoke sticks.
Jeez.
Just like fucking tree branch sticks and lighting them and like acting like they were smoking. He's like, I seen my stepdad doing
They were
it.
itching.
Yeah, like type shit.
We used to just smoke paper, like roll up a piece of paper.
So like I remember hanging out at his house, and I always like fucking hanging out at his house because he had like a couple video games I didn't have. Like he had like the Deer Hunter video game and shit, and I could play that for hours. Like I remember his mom made dinner one time. She made these like honey cinnamon glazed carrots and shit like that. My parents never made honey cinnamon glazed carrots. And like
Dang.
I just remember that was like a highlight. I was like, I
Put
fucked
it
with
on
them.
the map.
Yeah, but like we just always would walk around and shit like that, and like walk to UDF, like walk to where was it, like the Rapid Run carry out type shit. Yeah, go get a Jones soda. You know what I mean?
Damn. Rapid Run carry out.
Yeah, that's a time and a place
Where is
back
that?
there on Rapid Run.
Well, Rapid Run's a long ass road.
It's near like when you're going towards, like from Price Hill going towards, what's the intersection?
Anderson
Need
Ferry.
is. Yeah, Anderson
It's
Ferry.
like right by
It's in
Anderson.
between
Right by
like
the Speedway.
Yeah.
In the UD.
No, that's way further down.
It's further down.
Yeah.
Is that fucking Anderson?
So you
No,
walk
it's
in
way
there,
over
man.
there.
That place was wild looking back in like the early day.
I've never been in there.
Yeah, but like that was always wild. I remember that. I mean, that's some real childhood nostalgia right here we're talking about. I mean, this is like the fucking growing up days. You know what I mean? Like when times were more just simple. You know what I mean?
I feel like kids these days don't do that shit anymore. They don't really go outside.
Like that's the entire point of life is to be outside as a kid growing up.
They don't get that experience.
Because you got that like imagination. Y'all will just be like twiddling with the grass, but you're having the most fun you've ever had in your entire
going
life.
in the woods and just
Bro, just
shit.
going in the woods, yeah, breaking bottles or fucking like, you know, the one kid that would climb a tree and break his like fucking leg, you know what I mean? And you got to be the one to like be like, stay there, I'm running to get help, because y'all didn't have cell phones at the time and shit. It's like, yeah, like
Just leave them there to
bro,
rot.
and that was like the thing. Like your parents would be like, or your mom or your dad would be like, you gotta be home before dark. Like that's always
back for dinner.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dinner's at fucking like 6 o'clock
And
or
she
dark
ever used
or
to
something.
yell out the house, Cameron!
Type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would work too. You'd be like across the neighborhood in
yeah.
a different subdivision.
Bro, you want to know
That's
something
my
funny?
mom.
Talking on this subject, like I remember at the house over in D Block, I made a time capsule and buried it in the backyard.
Let's go dig that.
Bro,
fucker
nah,
up.
the problem is it was in a Pringles container, so you know that fucker like disintegrated.
That's fine. What was in there?
I don't know. I want to say I put like a
Couple
little
sticks.
plastic army man and shit. Like,
Dude, we gotta dig it up.
bro, I feel wanted to go metal detect one day and like see if I can find because there's a metal end on the end of the Pringles can, like find the remains. Like I think my brother mentioned something to me about that not like a couple years ago. He's like, man, it would be fun to just go knock on those people's door that live there now and be like, we got a time capsule in the backyard just to watch their face, like have the meta fucking Ray-Ban glasses on just to see what they would
Jesus.
say. They'd be like,
Time capsule. Like some fucking alien shit.
Oh, exactly. And then I remember I had another friend too. I forget what was that kid's name was Sean, and Sean was real into like fucking WWE action figures and shit like that.
SHAWN Sean, or was he SCAN? All right, he's okay then.
Yeah, he was all
he
right.
ain't Sean.
He was a little nerdy, but like that was fun.
That's cool.
He was a little slow, I think. Yeah,
you gotta pick one. You can't be.
I gotta look up that kid too. Like we're just sending like whole neighborhood friends like Facebook requests today.
About to make an ancestry out of these fuckers.
For real. About to see.
Add him on Facebook. Just giving shout outs to the old neighborhood kids.
I just can't
And those kids all moved out too. They're just gone. That shit happened to me. Everyone just moved.
I don't think that's him. There's no way that don't look like him. These guys are hard to hunt down, man. Oh, was that him? No, that
Check
guy's
the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department.
Gee. I'm not... Oh, wait. No, that's not him either. I don't think this kid has a Facebook. He fell off the face of the earth. And then I had another set of friends I remember. They were twin brothers. Damn. And, like, they lived a couple, like, streets over, like... Fuck, what was that neighborhood? It was down off Rapid Run where their, like, neighborhood was at. And, or not, I don't fucking remember. But, like, we'd go over their house and shit like that. And I remember, like, one kid, like, took a shit and, like, smeared it on, like, their fucking house or some shit. Yeah, so then, like, after that, the parents weren't, like, allowed. Like, they were like, no one's allowed over type shit. So, like, you always got the fucker that poops and plays with the poop. Like, you know what I mean?
For real.
Like, I mean, just growing up in
We peed on these one people's, like, American flag out front of the house. And they were like, you can't come back here.
It's like, it's
just for, like, no reason. We're just like, I'm going to piss on you.
Type shit. Oh, now you're bringing back real nostalgia. See, this is a good episode. We're just, like, chopping it up about the, like, I don't even say about, like, the good old times or back in the day. It's more just, like, nostalgia. Like, that's how I'm labeling this episode, nostalgia. But, like, I remember actually I think it was, like, suspended from, like, second grade. Damn. Bro, so tell me why we had like the urinals, like because I went to CO, right? And
bro, I got suspended for a urinal too.
Bro, so like tell me
I didn't
why.
get suspended, but I got fucking detention.
I don't know if it was suspended. Yeah, it may have been like detention or something. They made me clean it up. So like I pissed all over. Like you know how a urinal has like the handle to like flush it. Then there's like the top where you could like people in bars set their beer on top. You know what I mean? I peed on top of that motherfucker
for the same shit.
Like I pissed.
That was my first ever detention.
Bro, I pissed on top of it, and some kid ratted me out, and they made me go
Same
in there
thing.
with like fucking the janitor, and I had to mop the shit up and like clean it up.
Same kid that was pissing next to me doing the same fucking thing went and told the teacher.
You didn't go to CO though.
No.
Nah, damn. See, that's a whole nother realm right there.
Dang, we did the same type
Bro,
shit.
Exactly. It was just like growing up doing type of shit. Like,
you get kind of bored, you want to piss on top of it.
But I genuinely miss those little like elementary school lunches. They had the meal deal.
Bro, we had the meal deal.
The meal deal. I don't know what they had at Victory, Nate.
It wasn't that good, though.
Nate went to Victory, right?
Deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all had.
We didn't have no meal
Victory
deal.
had money.
Yeah.
We was still kind of
Y'all
poor.
got Jeff Ruby's catered.
Jeff Ruby's catered.
That was pretty shitty.
Bro, the meal deal, though, bro. You get like a fucking like square slice of pizza.
Did they used to give you rallies?
Nah, we never did.
We used to get rallies.
But like we'd get the little pizza slice, you know, then they'd have like a fucking like little bag of Cheetos. And then they'd have like a Jello or something, you know what I mean? Like I just remember this nostalgia.
Like
you could get like
you
could get white milk, chocolate milk, or strawberry milk. You got to like choose. They'd have the milk crates in this little refrigerated section. You just grab one, like. That shit was always sweet. But then I remember, like, I always got weirded out at because, like, you know how, like, all the tables are, like, you know, at Hofbrauhaus, they have the community tables. It's like we could be sitting over here, and then there's, like, another party at the same table further down. It's like how the tables were at in the lunchrooms in school, obviously. I remember this one kid always tripped me out. This kid's name was Alex. And this motherfucker was, like, dipping his Lay's potato chips in ketchup. And I'm like, y'all fucking weird. Like, I've never done that, ever. And I don't plan on doing that until, like, the rest of my life.
Damn. What about barbecue sauce? Sometimes you got.
I could dip a chip in barbecue sauce, probably. Like that would be good. But like a Grippo and Montgomery in.
Exactly.
Saratoga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then, like, growing up, too, later on and shit like that, like, because me and Hurley, we'd ride bikes to school, you know what I mean?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
we used to ride bikes to school every once in a while in the summertime. Like, we'd ride our bikes all the way to Glenway McDonald's.
Damn.
So we went to Bridgetown. And then we'd get, like, McDonald's breakfast in the morning. Then we'd go to school. And then after some days, we'd, like, get steak and shake after school. We'd ride our bikes all the way home. That was a mission. That was a far bike ride that me and Hurley would do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To school from like where we lived to Bridgetown. That was a good little bike ride. But like, I remember middle school lunches. Those were gas, bro. We had munchies. Like, I know you didn't go to fucking like y'all didn't go to like the OHLSD, but like that we had these little popcorn chicken bites called munchies. They were gas.
Mm.
I mean, like, dude, like. They always had fries and shit like that. Those were always gas. Like, I remember, like, you could get Gatorades. And I remember, like, high school, like, that was sweet, too. We had these XXL cookies that were always fire. Everyone that went to Oak Hills knows about the XXL cookies. They were, like, $1.75 or, like, whatever. And there was this giant, hot, warm cookie. Fresh baked every day. Fire. They had the chicken wraps. They had fucking What
was it? The Big Mamas? The
Big
cinnamon
Mamas.
rolls?
Damn, we didn't have a Big Mama.
Big Texas.
Big Texas. That's what
Oh,
it was.
okay. Yeah, these were like hot, fresh cookies. They did.
That was from
And,
the
like,
vending machine.
And I remember then, like, Oak Hills did away with, like, they still had cash payments, but, like, they made accounts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, like, the, like, state-funded kids could get money, like, allocated onto their account and shit like that. And if you weren't, like, state-funded kids, you had to, like, get your parents to put money on your account. And then they'd be like, sorry, baby, you only got $320 left on your account.
Charge me credit.
Because, you know, you'd be, like, getting Pop-Tarts after school and shit like that, like, before school. Like, they also had breakfast, I remember, at, like, in, like, middle school and high school.
We rarely did. Yeah, it was like
They-
special days.
Bro, they'd have breakfast every morning. Like,
The
they had, like,
pancake
the hash browns or what I fucked with. Put ketchup on them.
Pancake Fridays.
Yeah, they'd have like fucking hash browns. They'd have like little shit like all the time. Like they just had like little weird shit like all the time. Like I was always like, I fucked with that shit. Like I kind of wish we had like a cafeteria we could go to. I mean, I do at my job, but like I don't ever get there early enough for breakfast. I'm like, yeah, that ain't my thing. I'm gonna just come in when I need to come in. But like, I wish they had more cafeterias. Like there was another restaurant growing up when I'd go to my grandparents in the summertime because like again, this is a nostalgia. We talked about Taste Cincinnati Food Podcast, and there was like this cafeteria my grandparents would take me to, and like it was in Indianapolis, and I forget the name of it. I'm just typing in old cafeteria in Indianapolis, Indiana, and see if I can find the name of it. Like, it was so fucking sweet. Like, you'd go there, and it was a cafeteria. And they just had, like, all these different types of food. The mac and cheese was always so good.
We got the Oakley cafeteria at home.
Bro, no, it wasn't like that. Like, it was a cafeteria. You go and you pick out what you want, then you pay for it at the end. MCL. That's what it was called. MCL Cafeteria, Nate. Damn. They got a Facebook page for that shit. Old
You said
nostalgic.
MCL?
MCL. Bro, that shit was fucking... I'm opening this on Facebook. Holy fuck. Talk about nostalgia, brother. My grandparents used to take us here as kids. Like, that shit was sweet.
They have like there's one in Dayton.
MCL Restaurant and Bakery.
Yeah.
Damn, they had one in Dayton. There's probably not any left in the world. Like, COVID definitely killed that place. But like, look, it was just like a cafeteria. Like, you'd go and like pick what you want and keep going. And like all the hot food.
It says they have 13 locations as of April 2024.
No fucking way.
Let's see, go on their website.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
Yeah, the ones in Dayton is
Kettering.
still open. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're fucking kidding me. No way. Oh Oh my God, they still have one.
Pretty close.
That's what I mean. It's not like a fucking, whatever you call it, like a Golden
Indianapolis.
Corral. It's like better quality than Golden Corral. It's like a
Indianapolis.
cafeteria.
Not
Isn't it,
hard
is
to
it
be
Fishers?
better.
What?
Fishers, Indiana?
Was that where it was at?
There's one there, it says.
I think that one's closed.
I don't know. It says it on, I'm on the website.
We got China
49
buffet.
minutes, bro. Holy fuck. I'm trying to get to this place.
Pull up tonight.
Damn, bro. This is like, for real. Y'all trying to go to MCU? Bro, that's a vibe.
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Kettering, Ohio. Damn, I'm about to just slide to Dayton right now.
We going to Goshen.
They got one in Columbus, Dayton, Muncie, Indiana. Damn, holy shit. Damn, we got oh my God, that is so nostalgic. I gotta like take a screenshot just to kind of remind me of it. But yeah, childhood nostalgia, everybody. Like, dude, you got those things that you loved growing up that just like make your fucking day. You know what I mean? It's like those are the type of things that if you can still find those type of things, you need to fuck with them. You know what I mean? Send that Facebook friend request out to those people you haven't seen in years. You know what I mean? Fucking reach out to these people. Like, you'll just be like, how you doing? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just like, that's real right there. You know what I mean? That's really real, you know? Don't reach out to your entire high school class of 2015, but like,
We
it's
might be
like,
seeing them soon.
for real.
When's their dinner?
It's at one of the football games.
How
in
the
like
fuck did you guys
October.
get notified of this?
I just saw it on my
Nick
email.
Wells.
Email? How the fuck you still like
Damn, I didn't
email?
get the email.
Just my normal email.
Oh, I thought you like still had your school email from back in the day. But like,
You gotta forward me that shit.
I mean, how are they gonna notify?
Do you know when it is?
October. It was like it's like at one of the football games.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Cameron's about to come and pretend he was in our class.
Bro,
it was
I
from
can't
Nicholas
keep this hair
Wells.
like this.
Yeah.
I'll just put on an old elder polo.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I used to know him.
I'll be like, I'm Matt Garvey.
Bro, for real. Bro, you should that could work.
It was from
He said that would work.
Like,
it was from
Let's say
Nicholas
I'm Kyle
Wells.
Feist or some shit. And I got like fucking plastic surgery.
Damn.
I was in a fucking Shriners Burn hospital accident or something.
You could say you're Matt Garvey. You would probably pass for him.
like that's Mac now? They're just like tripped out.
I got a name
Hey,
tag.
Mac.
It's one of them classic name tags that says "Hello, my
Jeez.
name is." Like,
Dude, I swear. Are you allowed to bring a guest or
I
something?
don't know. I didn't
oh,
see.
probably.
There's a
They always
Facebook
have a
page.
+1 for your
Bro.
wife. You know,
There's a
what I mean?
Facebook
Yeah, but
page
it's like
too.
a stag. You go with the men
That's-
only.
Very true. But my
Just
thing
get an
is,
elder polo and just Mac
oh, I
Garvey.
can get that in a minute. But like, my
the
thing is,
spirit
so
store.
obviously I graduated in 16. Is like, how the fuck are they going to notify the class of 16? Where it's like, they don't have your fucking phone number, they don't have your email. It's like
Snail mail.
just classic mail to the old address that they have on file.
Yep. That's what they did to me, and I don't get the mail anymore.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what I was wondering too. Because I was.
How
at my
do you?
parents'.
That's how they would have done it in the 70s.
Yeah, it was email, and then I was at my parents, and they have like
I gotta
they
update
still
my
get
I'm
like
about to
the,
just type in real quick, just
the
like
catalog, and it was in there. It says like there's a section
The
for like
purple quill.
reunions by year.
Or what's the fucking pamphlet they mail out every
Yeah,
month?
it's whatever I can't remember what it's called.
Something.
But yeah, I was looking through that, and it was on.
Because
there.
my uncle still.
what do you
gets
call
those.
it again? A reunion?
Mhm.
Bro,
10-year
when's
reunion.
Oak Hills reunion next year.
I'm literally just typing in Oak Hills 10.
You should
reunion.
there's a
organize.
Facebook-
Oh shit! There it's on Facebook.
Yeah, there's a Facebook page.
Class
too.
of 15 10-year reunion. They will be on Saturday, June 25th at Game Time Sports. That's the Oak Hills bar.
Game time.
They don't even have a spot. It's just game time. Bro, it's fucking. They're about to be fighting in that bitch.
Bro, I gotta send this shit to Hurley real quick because I ain't in
Bro.
15. I'm in 16.
That must be a joke. Fucking game time. Bro, there's gonna be like fights out back. Like, I ain't still talking shit.
Oh, I thought it was scoreboard. I'm retarded. Game time. They're like, we all finna fight.
Bro, that's the spot to fight.
Bro, there's gonna be
Game
like
time
coke in the
Newport.
bathroom.
That's what
and
I mean.
fucking
It's gonna be a little dirt
Period
fest.
blood on the walls and shit.
Damn.
I gotta send that to fucking Hurley. I'm about to do like a Hurley gig chat.
Oh yeah, I'm going, bro. Damn, Giger's in 14 or 2016. Earth to Cameron.
Bro, I don't know. I'm just sending this in the chat I have for them.
Did you
fuckers.
graduate the same year as Giger?
No, I'm in 16.
When was he?
15. Hurley and them are your guys' age.
Damn, everyone's older than you.
Yeah.
Cameron's just a little squirt. He got left behind when they left school. My friends are gone. Ding, ding.
Damn, so next year I got to look at that for the 10-year.
There you go.
Game
We're all
time.
going to game time for that
Bro,
shit.
we should just pull up. You're going to see like
Yeah.
Kendall Gentry type shit. Nah, she was in my grade. You're going to see like fucking, who was a fucking cum slut.
You tell me.
Put them out there. I don't know.
anybody.
Yeah, you're right. I don't fucking know. Me Willie.
Jesus.
You're going to see them all. So yeah, get the game time, June 21st. I just like put it out there like I'm 16, but here you guys go.
Dang.
Share it.
That's cool, dude. It's at game time. We're all going.
Bro, we should just pull up.
Yeah, me and Nate are coming too. What day is it? Or that's
Saturday, June 21st.
Damn, that's coming up.
Oh,
Just
I
convince
know.
our whole elder that ours is
Damn. We like
Elder,
paint
no
the fucking
kills.
hairpins again.
there. No one does that anymore. Have
I
you
know.
noticed?
They fucking are pussies.
Yeah.
They
it's
just
never
cyber-
painted.
That used to be the coolest rival in the world, like
Yeah.
especially when you'd like drive down it, like going to that end of the
You're like,
west
what
side.
color it's gonna be?
Oh yeah, it'd be red, black, or purple, motherfucker.
Then you see all the like the natural light cans on
Oh
the side.
my god, that's where everyone would dump them from the parties too. It was such a nostalgia,
Jeez.
dude. Gotta keep
Hairpins.
using that word on this pod today. Nostalgia.
Remember when they painted the Panther red?
Bro, that was
Oh,
fucked up.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know who did that, but those fuckers fucked up. Like that was ultra disrespect for real.
Damn.
It's like, all right, the hairpins as far as we take it. Then they're like, nah, we go back.
I think,
For
I
real.
think I remember I think it was a game at Elder and like Oak Hills kids came in the Elder locker room during halftime
Damn.
and peed on all their shit.
Oh my god, I believe it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, so like
Oak Hills
this
had
this
no
goes
chill.
even further back. Like, bro, you know that rivalry has been happening since like fucking the 70s and shit like that, the
Believe
60s
it.
and 70s. Like my dad's friend George, R.I.P. George. He's dead now, but
R.I.P.
he told me this one time because you know back in the day, like I used to go get bud from George, like because I had multiple people to buy weed from back in the day, you know, like. But like I
George.
used to go over to George's and like smoke weed with him. Remember I told you I used to roll up backwoods and shit for him,
Jeez.
like when I was living at fucking
Get him
Mike
faded off that
house, you know. And I'd go over George's and shit. I remember he'd be always like story time with George. I'd throw a
Damn.
backwood in his hand. He'd be like, ha, ha. He'd like fucking always break out a story. And so like he's like, you know, the hairpin's coming up there, Ebenezer. He's like, man, one time before fucking we had no kills elder game, we fucking poured used oil all down the hairpins. Fuckers were sliding everywhere 'cause they couldn't get up the hill to the game. You know?
That was like their jokes back in the day. We're going to put oil slicks on the road.
Fuck up their car.
Pour oil.
They're just
55-gallon drum. He spent oil on
slip
the
sliding down the hill. Just crashing into each other. This was back in the 80s, so they were
Yeah.
rolling in some steels, like hitting each other with that
type
shit.
shit. Real bumpers.
Dang.
Not these plastic fuckers we got nowadays. Yeah, but like that for real is a real rivalry. I remember like I don't know if it was like a senior prank, but like I forget who the coach was. He was a real serious baseball coach. I think it was Lauman, but they somebody fucking took fucking ground kill and drew the biggest penis in the outfield with ground kill. They were pissed about that shit.
Damn.
And then I remember like I got on Twitter. This is a classic fucking photo. On Twitter, I remember, so like Oak Hill's emails and shit like that, like when you had a student email. Dude, I don't even know how I graduated high school. I was so fucking blown through that fucking whole fucking period.
It ain't too hard.
Bro, exactly. Like, if you don't pass high school, there's a problem with you because they, like, kind of push fuckers through that process.
GED.
But, like, I remember getting this email from the fucking student president, or like, here it is. Fucking look at this. Senior prank. This is from fucking 5/9/2016.
Jeez.
I said, if in the caption I put, this is how you know our generation's fucking retarded. They're like, hey, seniors, below is the link to vote for the pranks of your choice. Please do this as soon as possible. The most voted ones are the ones we will do for our prank. Once we have them selected, we will let you know when and where the pranks will take place. It's like, they were doing like what do you call it? Like politically correct pranks. Mm-hmm. That's the best way for me to break it down. It's like, we're going to fill a room with balloons, type shit. Like, that's what it was. It wasn't no like real pranks. Like, we're going to fill the fucking, fucking principal's office with mayo. You know what I mean? Like,
we're going to flood the cafeteria.
Yeah, we're going to put an M80 down the toilet and break the plumbing. That's the type of pranks they wanted us to pick from. Was like, we're going to fill the room with fucking stress balls.
Probably so you guys wouldn't get any crazy ideas.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's why I put that caption from
prank.
Twitter in 2016. This is how you know our generation's fucking retarded. It's like they wanted us to abide by these rules. It's like, nah, we ain't going to abide by the rules.
Probably because there's been some rough pranks in the past.
Oh, there's always rough pranks. I mean, fuck, Oak Hill's banned ketchup packets for like fucking half of school year because we kept twisting them motherfuckers, banging up against walls, throwing them down the things. I mean, fuck, the kids at Oak Hill's, and this is why, like, you know what I mean? I loved the public school mentality. I truly did. As much as the days I felt depressed or this or that or whatever, not in with the cool kids, in with the misfits, it's like, bro, motherfuckers would do some funny ass shit. Like, every day you'd go to school, you were pissing your pants laughing at some funny ass shit. Mm-hmm. Like, motherfuckers were like sliding the fucking special need girl's dog, like, who was blind, like fucking like peanut butter cookies and french fries and shit. They had to put a sign on the back of the dog that said, please don't feed me. You know what I mean? Like, they were fucking sliding peanut butter at the peanut butter table. You know what I mean? Like, and it was always fucked up. The special needs kids, they had them fuckers cleaning lunch trays and shit for like $3 a day. You know what I mean? Like, why having the special needs kids clean the fucking lunchroom? That's so mean. You know what I mean? But like, they was always doing crazy ass shit, like always doing shit. Like, I remember like after lunch, because like at Oak Hills it was such a big school, right? So like we would have designated times, and after we got done eating, they'd take us down to the gym, right? For us to like wait till like 10, 15, 20 minutes before going back to like our first bell or the next bell.
You don't have recess?
Bro, motherfuckers would be throwing full water bottles with the cap open off and like into a crowd of motherfuckers and shit, like fucking shit up, you know what I mean? And then you had the motherfuckers, we talked about this on the podcast, you had the ghetto kids that would fake slap box each other, like they'd be squeaking their shoes like on the gym floor, like you know what I mean? Like,
they can't just like sit still. Nah. They gotta be fucking with something.
And then we always talked about it too. You had the pen tapper fuckers like,
yeah,
like bro, like just the shit that would go down. It was just funny. Like, there was just funny shit.
I miss being that age because you could do dumbass shit and it was like okay. He's like he's a
it's
kid.
Like,
he's a dumbass. Now it's like we can't really do.
Can't do that type of shit. It's like the most we can get away with is prank calling Taglio and talking like in a fucking New York accent.
That's what I mean.
It's like, that's bad, and that's bad enough. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
It's like, we're not gonna get on our fucking crazy shit and go tag the side of a building with spray paint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't need to go to jail.
We don't need to go fucking like throw a fucking bottle off of the fucking roof. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's like the line had to draw, you know what I mean? Like, in that type of shit. And I think like the line really drew itself when it was like Jackass era. It's like, all right, you can go fuck yourself up, but like you can't fuck up the public. You know what I mean? It's like high school. It's like, nah, we was fucking throwing shit left and right and fucking breaking shit. Like,
I don't think high school's that fun anymore.
Oh, I bet you not. All these kids are probably like fucking.
You gotta stop. Now you're fucking up the SD card.
Damn, I fucked up the SD card. I was having too much fun. But like, yeah, it's just like, man, I don't know, man. I think we all had a good time growing up, but like, I do worry about the kids because like, think about the kids. They're just like beep 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 beep, like iPod babies. And like, it was always funny too, like having Twitter in high school because that's when like Twitter came out, and like, when Twitter came out, you would always like everyone followed everybody. You know what I mean? So like everybody in the school and people be tweeting through the day and shit.
Yep.
So it was like it was a way of like everyone kind of like seeing everyone's vibe and aura through the day. It was like, what are you tweeting during that day of
There was
school?
always the one kid like tweeting song lyrics on some like weird shit.
D Holly
Like,
type
you
shit.
good?
It's like, if you my bitch, you gonna ride to be my bitch.
It's like, all right, brother, stay low.
It's like, that's just the type of shit. Like, I don't know, man. We grew up in a fucking sweet time period. It's like, I mean, I really fuck with it, honestly. It was just a good nostalgic time. I mean, I don't know. The kids nowadays, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, cool, you're going to do a TikTok dance.
That's it.
That's sweet.
That's like the most of their hype.
It's like, nah, because like
Make
Vine
hit
was
a
different.
vape in the bathroom. Like, that's their hype these days.
Like,
Hit a vape in class.
Vine walked so like TikTok could run. You know what I
Damn.
mean? Like, Vine was like way cooler, and I'm so pissed that like, why'd they delete it? Why couldn't we have that fucking memory in the, you know? Why couldn't we have that?
I think they ran out of money.
Probably. That just like pissed me off because Vine was the coolest shit. It was like, what
Way
was
better.
it? 5 seconds?
7.
7.
And you had to be 6 or 7, and you had to be creative in that 6 or 7 seconds.
Bro, it was so fucking sweet.
Nowadays, it's like hour and a minute and a half video. It's like, and you're doing
Dumbass.
It's all like
yeah.
scripted, fake stuff. It's not even real.
That's why I always like going through those Mac Miller Vines. Like, somebody was like sweet and saved those and put them on YouTube, like, for the world to still have.
For me,
Because like, I remember like I had a couple funny ass Vines.
bro, I
like,
wish I could access my Vine.
No type shit.
I got some juicy ones.
It's like, we lived through that era, bro. No kid today never is gonna know what Vine is.
Vine's for old people. We got TikTok.
Stupid. Absolutely stupid.
And the real Vine heads never downloaded TikTok to this day, except for Nate. To this day.
And I've never downloaded Threads because I ain't a Threads guy.
Oh, I won't get Threads.
I had to taste test it, but it wasn't my taste. Because then Elon bought X like a year later, and he's like, nah, X is better.
Like, who's still posting Threads?
Bro, if you're posting Threads,
Oh yeah.
you need to get your
wrong with
shit checked. Well, we hit the hour mark. The SD card's fucking up. I thought that was
Good?
music for a second.
It is on the outside of the car. I told you on the outside speaker.
Damn, I gotta go.
Motherfuckers got those down
I gotta
here.
go experience Cincinnati for a minute.
Brr, it's gonna be wild out there.
All right, well, unless we can say some more, I don't think it's still recording because it's all fucked up right now. But the camera's still recording. Cameron beat on the table enough to break it, so that's
Damn.
all we get.
That's it. That's that. All right. Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
150.
Nostalgia Ultra, Frank Ocean.
So it's not recording right now?
It goes in, it goes out. I don't know. Now it's
Now
not.
it's
Now
on.
it's really I
All
was
right.
really done.
That's it. That's that.
All right.